In this lesson, we're going to learn how to find the missing value in a point when we're given the equation of a graph. Here's an example. The point 6, r is on the graph of the equation y equals 4x minus 5. Find the value of r. In order to do this, all we need to do is use a little bit of substitution. First, we look at the point that we're given, 6 and r. We identify the value that represents the x and the value that represents the y. Remember, in an ordered pair, the x and y are placed alphabetically. Now we look at our equation, y equals 4x minus 5. We substitute the value r in place of the y and the 6 in place of the x. And now we work through to solve the equation. We have 6 times 4 is 24, and 24 minus 5 is 19. The value of r is 19, so the point is 6, 19. We could verify this by looking at the graph of the equation. If we go where x is 6 and find that point on the graph, we find that the point is 6, 19, which confirms our value for r. Here's an example for you to try. The point a, 3 lies on the graph of the equation 4x plus 2y equals 26. Find the value of a. Please pause the video here and come back when you're ready to check your answer. Let's see how you did. First thing we do is identify the value in the point a, 3 that represents the x and represents the y. Here, the a is the x value, the 3 is the y value. We then write our equation, 4x plus 2y equals 26. We substitute the value a in place of x and the value 3 in place of y. And now we have to solve the equation for a. We have 4a plus 6 is equal to 26. We use the subtraction property of equality, and we now have 4a equals 20. Now we use the division property of equality to divide both sides by 4, and we find that a equals 5. The missing value a is 5, which means the point on the graph is 5, 3. We could verify this by looking at the graph of the equation 4x plus 2y equals 26. If we look on the graph where the y value is 3, we find that the x value is 5, so the point 5, 3 is the point on the graph. This is everything you need to know in order to find the missing value in a point when given the equation. You can learn more about linear functions in Mr. Dorey's Algebra Handbook, available at www.doreypublications.com.